Good evening. It's cocktail hour with Rick. We're having some appetizers. There's the hostess with the mostess. And our guest tonight, Sean Arm.
Hello.
And I'm your host, Rick Sarah. Thank you for stopping by for cocktail hour once again.
Like,
That's good. I think I got a good.
That's
Over
perfect.
I'm just getting it straight. So, hello everybody.
thank you for
The Manischewitz is being opened. We're pulling out the cork on that bottle. You were in the New York Post. That's tremendous.
Hope it was good news.
Finders, beepers, history seekers got some acknowledgement on the New York Times today. My friends on YouTube. That is excellent. Hello, Alanya, Nirmal, Arsel from Holland. Hey, Arsel, what's happening? Everything's collapsing. All the things are falling down and you're going to have to rebuild the bridges and all. It's terrible. Tell me about that. Hi, Maria, Yolana, Crystal. I'm so happy for you. Is that Sue, Matt? Who is that in the room from Finders? Hey. Hello, Boston, baby. How are you? Nipple butt. Yeah. I got a nipple back there. I got one on each cheek. They itch a lot. That's why I twitch. So welcome everybody, and Mary Adams and Jamie and Brett and Lisa, Jill, Bourbon Cat. Hey man, how are you doing? Niall, Leslie. It's Sue. Hi Sue. Dolline is here, Sue. Sue is here, Dolline. We haven't been in touch for a while. Have to have a chat soon. I miss your sweet face.
Oh, somebody wants to know who the hot guy is behind you.
Where?
This is
Must be gone.
a professional in the medical field here in Maryland, actually in Baltimore. Registered nurse, specializing in cardiology. This is Sean Arm. Sean is got a little bit of distinguishment in the hair color, but he is a young man. He's only, what, you're 34?
So yeah, spot on.
He's
I
a baby.
enjoy long walks on the beach, watching movies.
Yes.
And I just want that special someone in my life.
Yes, Sean, he does. And he has a dog. You have a nice dog.
Yep.
And Sean does things like that you're going to Cape May again, right?
I am. That's East Coast for you.
So who would like to win a date with Sean to go to Cape May this weekend?
We get to stay in the Motel 6 on Route 9.
Is that true?
No.
Thanks, Lacey. Sorry about your tune.
So,
Doesn't hurt.
Sue says me.
Oh, well.
Sue, actually, she is
England.
she's in England, but she is a single woman
I have
now.
a friend in
Divorced officially, but we'll just say single. And she is a lovely lady. I've chatted with her several times. We had some chats by video, and she's got 2 great kids.
I'll get my British accent on then.
Yeah, you have maybe
No, that's the wrong. That's Canada. Oh God.
we ever can get past the
Okay,
COVID.
hi to
Maybe
everybody.
I'll have to have you as my emergency medical technician for the crew as we go to a shoot in the United Kingdom. What would you say to that?
I wonder if. Well, never mind. I won't say that.
Maybe not.
I was going to compare socialized medicine, but
No. I was just talking about, would you take a trip to the UK as our medical
Oh, me? Nah.
specialist
I was going
of the
to.
crew?
I had one of those late night drinks where you start to get bright ideas, and
But then you said no.
next day you realize that was stupid. But I was going to
Even
get a
if you
green
had
card.
even if you had a place to go.
Well, I do. I've got a friend in Nottingham who lives
Oh,
there.
there you go. Well, we were thinking of going there to do some ghosting.
Oh, really?
So,
They have a British accent, I hope.
well, yeah, they do and
They
all
would
that
have.
stuff.
Um,
So there may be a potential if
really?
you would go there after this lockdown, we could go simultaneously.
Somebody likes the cup you're drinking from, Sean.
Oh,
So Sean is holding one of our patented. You buy the decal,
you get me for free.
and you
That's
go.
pretty cheap,
Yes, that's
Sean.
pretty cheap.
I have low standards. That's
You
all right.
get your own cup. We bought these at
Oh,
a
you get your cup
Dollar
with it?
Tree.
That's awesome.
Angela, how are you? All of my merch is at ricksarastar.com.
That's ricksarastar.com.
And
There's only one photo left.
there's been an item that's ready to go out. This is a one-time item only, and it was a 8.5 by 11 glossy of me smoking in just my knickers, bare-chested and fatter than ever,
It's more to
on a bed during season 2. So I was like 270 back then. So this is a 270-pound fat smoking Rick.
It's more to love. That's
Rick,
my.
you've got to read Finder Papers.
All right, I see. Thank you for this, Sue. Sue isn't a woman. She has a top secret package in her pants.
Uh-oh.
Her name is Roger. Hi, mate. It's Matt. Come to the UK with us.
Just for that, I may.
I'm trying to figure out, is that Matt snookering us?
I really hope so, but
Yes.
I mean,
Yes, it is Matt. Hi, Matt. You sea dog, you. So what about this? I missed this Coco episode, and it made it to the New York. I mean, they didn't care about you walking in the caves. They didn't care about that. They didn't care about the golf club. But they liked the Coco, huh? And of course, I haven't seen it yet. Now I'm gonna have to look at the Coco real quick. And don't forget, and I haven't, I'm waiting to get out and shoot with Dan a Shopping with Rick episode. And while I'm doing that episode, I will be looking for a bikini. And then, of course, I am going to then go in a dressing room and I'm going to put on a bikini.
oh,
Dressing rooms are closed.
oh, that's
All right,
true.
well,
We'll just do it in the
then I'll
store,
do it
then.
in the hallway. And we'll put up a towel. Maybe I'll bring a towel and a couple of clamps or something.
What's
Better
that guy?
But-
put it over your clothes.
I got to take my clothes off, but at least down to my underwear anyway.
the guy that works.
So that's what it'll be. And then after I get it on, I'll somehow pull the underwear off from underneath of the bikini and still have that on so everything's
Just buy
covered.
the damn suit.
And then I'll dance around the store in my bikini. What do you think of that? Would you like that? I might not be able to wait for Dan. I might have to just get my wife to take me up to the local store that I want to go to anyway, wearing masks, and we're going to look for a bikini.
I'm wearing a full face mask and shield, so I'm not recognized.
Okay, you can. We'll have to get that for you. All right, so I'm committed. The next couple of days, Dolline and I are doing a film shoot. I can't wait to do this
You gotta do
because
it
I
all
owed
for-
them the bikini from another episode. So I'm so happy for you guys to get some recognition. You guys are great. It was fun to get to do the podcast with you one time. Unfortunately, I was pathetically incompetent and screwed up most of the footage of me. And you can laugh at me, Matt, because I know it was pitiful. But I beg, if maybe you could give me a second chance. I think I could possibly do better a second time.
I would hope so.
You can only hope. All right, whoa!
Oh shit!
What the hell happened?
It leans forward. There's no stopper on it, Tim. Oh man.
Hey, I'm okay.
What did you do?
I was leaning forward in the chair. I had nowhere to pull myself back. So I just let myself go. I'm okay. I'm
Is
okay.
your back all right?
I'm all good. I'm all good. It was a controlled fall. I'll just move the chair closer this time. There. That's better.
Leslie just tuned in at the right time.
No.
So you saw me fall. So here the boomer falls during the episode. That has to
Better you
be.
than me.
We'll have to make sure
I
we
always
put
pick a
that
black
on as.
guy.
I'll put that in the description. Rick falls.
Not
We'll
clickbait.
see what else goes on.
Rick
Oh,
has the
Angela.
arm of the Sean to rescue him.
Fear the strong.
Angela, I can't even be embarrassed. I'm beyond being embarrassed. It's sad, or it's good.
I was trying to collect the Rick's insurance policy. So much for that theory. This was going to be.
That's too bad. You know what? I don't have a life insurance policy anymore. What?
Steve Sebo says Boomer goes boom.
Steve, you got me.
Thank God the nurse is here.
Oh yeah, the nurse is right here behind me.
That was a good one. I'm just
I
saying.
just say, yeah.
How long have you been nursing?
12 years.
Then you must be decent at least.
Well, we give them sedation, so by the time they're asleep, that's.
You can do whatever you want. while you're
Exactly.
asleep.
Exactly.
He doesn't want to talk about that on camera. Remember, you don't want your employer to see this
we'll
in a
talk
bad
about
way.
that.
No, he actually is a good man. He's specializes in catheterization, cardiac catheterization, as I would say.
So he couldn't put yours up your pee-pee.
That's
Thank
not his.
God.
I'll
Not
give it a shot.
it's not his specialty, but as he said, a catheter is a catheter.
Yeah. A little different as far as stenting goes, but yeah.
Did you see me show the stent?
No, I missed it.
You missed the stent.
Oh God.
No, I'm not going to go get it.
Oh,
Oh God. I kind of want to see it.
Oh,
Is
God.
it all rusty
You
and?
guys are a pain in my butt.
it's in the baggie again, right?
Well, I haven't touched it.
I hope it is. It's in the office there, hon. Yes, I saved one for a couple of years as a reminder to not want to have a kidney stone. I needed to
horrible.
not take extra salt. I needed to drink water, drink.
Huh. That's actually pure vodka. No, I'm kidding.
Whatever. They get the picture.
Yeah.
It looks like water.
Exactly.
And
am
lemon.
excited about
Lemon.
this. Oh, here it comes.
Yeah, lemon is very good. I know.
Oh yeah, I know what that is. Huh. I'll buy someone a trip to Aruba if anyone knows the name of that catheter. I actually know the name of that catheter just by looking at it. Well, I won't really buy you a trip to Aruba because someone out there's
People are saying tapeworm.
kind of looks like it.
Yeah, wormy is blue. No, this
It's a firm leash.
and he's on a leash,
It's
right?
a shocking collar.
No, it's this is a urinary catheter. It's actually a double loop catheter. Is that right?
Yeah, it has a marker pigtail in it. So those little black spots, you can measure how many millimeters it's inside. But anyway, yeah, it's one. Yeah, I see how it works. It's got multiple holes in
So
it.
the one was in my kidney, left kidney. The other one was pulled. It was pulled down and then put into my bladder.
Somebody wants to know how long you were a health inspector.
I thought.
My career is about 37 years, and I was in manufacturing for 3,
Manufacturing.
and I was in
The adult toy business.
consulting for 5. So for 8 years, I was not really actively working to help people in public health or safety, but the rest of my career
Hey, Daisy.
is all public service, local health department, state health department. So it's like 27 years, something like that. A lot of different kinds of positions during that time.
What were you manufacturing?
Thank you. We pressure treated lumber.
Oh, that's way before
That was my first job out of college. I couldn't get a job in what my intended educational field was. I was trying to get into soil sciences, soil conservation more specifically, or Soil Conservation Service, Department of Agriculture, but everything was froze up. I'm not going to, Mark. It's okay. I'm just saying that was what I tried to do, Mark. Give me a break. God, Mark's so hard on me. Mark Hardy, that's why your name is Hardy. You're hard on people. What is wrong with you, Mark? Look what you're doing to me.
It's that time of the month.
Fuck you. I'm just kidding, but I meant to show you I was okay. Mark is okay, everybody. All right, let me review. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want to say something. You're welcome there, Long Duck Dong. I found Long Duck Dong. The difficulty is the name. There's like so many people that have a website or a YouTube channel close to the way his is written.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to find him.
Oh.
So, but I did find a buddy.
Are you sure you found him?
Oh, I think so. I wish I could show photos,
A senior being tricked on the internet.
but
Never heard of it.
it seemed like it. I saw also an older video from the winter time, a campfire scene. Looked like you were having a nicer time at the campfire there, Long. I think you're, out in the country is really good for you. You look like you are a natural. Like you could be a rancher or something.
Somebody says you look and sound better than you did last week. How are you doing?
I'm doing better. I mean, yeah, the energy was down. It's called Long, and then separately Duck Dong. Capital DUCKDONG. Exactly. Capital LONG space capital DUCKDONG. And you'll be lucky to find he's in the group you find. But eventually, you're looking for a guy who's got like either makeup on his face and a couple of special pieces. His glasses are very specific. They have like little thunderbolts in them, I think. So yeah, he's talking about something he really wants to do. He's working up to it. He's putting things together to get to the point where he is able to do this thing, and I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm looking for that episode, man. I hope I get.
Asking about your trip to PA.
Okay, very good. I want to go back though because I've missed several people. And I'm not meaning to do that. Come on, what's going on?
It's dangerous.
Oh well.
Is this thing on?
I know, really.
Tap, tap, tap.
Tap, tap, tap. All right, so there have been a few donations. I'm sorry I didn't read them through properly, every one of them. And I'm having trouble with the function. There's, of course, Long gave me something just a minute ago. But I know that Finders Beepers did as well. And thank you there. And then there was another in here, and I hate not acknowledging because, it's special for you to give me a tip, basically. And I thank you very much.
Perfect timing. Got a tooth pulled today, so this is much needed.
I'm glad. We need to divert you from that tooth. Especially...
That is no joke. Toothache.
Right.
That was all of them.
Ugh. I hate having dental work. Here we are, Lacey's Vlogs. I'm so sorry. Well, I hope that dentist provided you with the adequate short-term pain reliever you need for the duration of a few days.
Yeah, they gave me 5 for 2 weeks. I said, this is, yeah.
5?
5. I had a tremendous toothache. I couldn't get an appointment for 2 weeks. He goes, well, I'll give you 5. I said, 5?
5 what?
Oh, Percocet.
Wow, for
And
a,
then, yeah, and he goes, well, I don't like to write medicine. I said, well, I'm taking like 1,600 of Motrin at a time. That's double the recommended. And he goes, well, okay, then.
I mean, what is better, right?
You don't want to kill your liver
But
with Motrin.
I know. But
Yeah.
you know, there's just such a pushback
Yes. Oh, my God.
because of the drug abuse.
People who need it can't get it. People
And
who
now-
don't need it can get it.
People, well, myself now, you know, there's other people you guys know as well. So I guess it's an example where some people take advantage of the system. Everybody gets punished. Just like when you were in class, everybody had to sit quietly with their hands folded and not speak for 15 minutes and the lights were out
Oh,
because that couple of guys in the back
That was
kept
probably
making shit and they were
great
throwing
lines.
like spitballs at the girls, and they were, you know, they took rubber bands and shot pieces of paper to hit you in the back of the head for the dorks like me, you know, and that really stung. But you know,
PTSD,
I had like the pocket protector. They were merciless. Merciless. They hated us, the nerds.
It all started in 6th grade, doctor.
That's why I started to keep my fingers up inside.
oh, stop that. You're
Up
buffering.
inside what?
I am buffering really bad.
I can't say. I was buffering. That's what happens when I almost speak out of turn. Or out of turn, that's where I was going. All right, so people want to hear about maybe what happened Saturday, Rick.
Buffering.
Mega Death Gigantor. Thank you, man. Thank you for your donation. Our time is freely given. Thank you so much.
Oh, man.
So I met another actor, a real one, who actually has done something.
Not me.
His name is Rick Serra.
TV actor.
No, he's making movies. He just did a horror.
Oh, it's
And
actually another Rick Serra.
There's really a Rick
Oh, I
Serra,
thought you
and
knew.
it's not a surprise because he's from Baltimore. I think he's a cousin. And he's not Richard Serra, the guy from Spain, actually, who is the giant monument-sized sculptor, marble cutter, whatever, which actually, in the odd sense, that is what my ancient family was known for, from Spain. We may actually be related to that Richard Serra. And there's Bo Serra, yes. And if you hear in the background, we have
That's the angry neighbor Serra.
my dogs, the neighbor's dogs. So, everybody click the like button today, if you would please. More likes make people think that you actually like this.
Smash that like button, as they say.
And I hope you really do.
Well, you should. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, it's
Yes,
good quality.
because we're
entertainment.
trying to entertain, and like I say in the promo, this is your escape from all the troubles. In here, we don't need to go there. We just need to just enjoy time away from it in a group. And I wish you could be here, but the best we can do is this. And I've heard multiple or read multiple comments about how come there is no chat in the video when you play it back. It used to be, now it isn't. I don't know. I really don't know what happened at all. If there's anybody here who is a more savvy YouTuber, who knows, there might be, that could address the reason, and if there's anything that I could do as the creator, I would do so. I guess I could actually just send a note to the to YouTube Studio.
You just need to click on conversation or something like that, because I did it before.
Oh,
And find out.
that's an easy solve.
So, but I want to do that, and oh, that's right. I have my volume down apparently.
Uh-oh. Can everybody hear us?
I could hear you fine in the house.
Oh, so good.
Check,
Oh, mic check.
check 1 2.
This is only a test. Had this been an actual emergency.
You all hear me?
And I could hear you fine in the house.
All right. So apparently
Turn
on.
it up again?
No, don't you turn it on. But mine's going out. Did you notice that? Didn't I have
Yeah,
audio before? And then sheep came up and then somehow it stopped.
You mean the words on the screen? Yeah.
No,
just-
I had audio. You didn't hear it at all?
No, I didn't.
I
Oh,
couldn't hear it either.
okay. I thought I was hearing it, definitely.
Oh,
In
we hear
real
it,
time.
too. Sometimes it takes a day or two after the stream to be able to hear it. Chat is filtered. It takes longer to show up.
Oh, I didn't. That's, yeah. Wow.
Chat does show up later when you play it back.
That's what Ms. Tree 1 says.
Mystery 1. Thank you.
Oh, I get it. Miss Tree. I thought it was.
Chat is filtered, takes longer. All right, well, thank you, Miss Tree. Wow, I got insider information here. Hey, Miss Tree, would you help an old boomer with other questions on YouTube, like everything from how do I make my channel page look differently to why can't I use my Mac and do a live stream?
How do you set the time on the VCR? No one
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
knew to do
yeah.
that.
How do you do? Yeah. So,
Nobody do that.
well, but you're more intelligent, apparently, Miss Tree. But thank you for. You're a boomer too. Now I feel more comfortable, because if you were like 25, I would feel like my granddaughter was telling me. And you know, that's the way it usually is. I actually, I have a story, true story.
Oh boy.
I had a lot of questions about a computer and a couple other things with respect to video editing, and I found out my local library would actually allow me to meet with someone one-on-one to get answers to questions
Oh, I thought it was a dating site.
and help me with something I had a problem with. I was trying to unlock a computer so it could register in my name.
Pre-COVID, right?
Pre-COVID. So I made my appointment, and where you go is you go to the area where the children's side of the library is, and that's where you register. I'm like, yeah, like tables are all like really short and everything. So no lie, I go, it's on a Sunday
Subliminal advertising.
at like 2 in the afternoon, something like that. And I go meet with the person. I know it's going to be a younger person. She was 12.
What?
So a 12-year-old girl,
Oh, no.
and I sat at a table made for 4 and 5-year-olds
Was this in Florida?
in Florida. There is an adult at the counter. I was in full view of the adult the whole time. Okay?
There's so much
I'm
I
just
want to say
saying.
right now, and I just don't want
This
to
is
say
not a Epstein
it.
story, okay? It's not an Epstein
Giving
story.
me so much to work with. Oh,
But
God.
I
yes.
want to know how Gage is.
How's your friend Gage doing?
Oh, Gage is great. He got back from the beach and working a lot. Like actually a lot.
Working a lot of hours.
Yeah, a lot of hours every day almost. It's pretty rough.
Well, it's good to make money, but that's hard. So
Yeah.
so here I am. I get my questions to help. She unblocks my computer, helps me to restore it, create a new Microsoft ID and all that jazz. These damn sweat bees down there, the ones that sting you, they are hanging out right here by my cord.
That's what he calls his penis.
That's you suck. The cord.
The cord of power.
I used to call it the bungee, but there's even been more atrophy. Now it's the broken bungee.
Oh man.
It's like the bungee hook, and it breaks right after, just after the hook, you know, the part that's got like this is super strong, and it rips right here. That part, that's what happened to me. I'm like that part that broke off there. Like a broken ligament.
Oh.
My dick ligament.
I do want to see old school when the guy puts the cinder block around his.
It's
junk.
exactly
He
like
throws
that
it into
sticky chronic buds.
Thanks, Amanda. She said she just ordered some merch.
Oh, well, thank you. And I'll get back to that. I'll get back to merch in a little while, but let me get back to the story I keep evading.
Which one is that?
The what happened last Saturday.
What happened last Saturday?
All right, so last Saturday, I took Dan Bell and Cochise Brooks.
Oh, Mazzy says sweat bees don't bite, don't sting, they bite.
They really bite?
That's what Mazzy says.
Well, Mazzy, the damn things are stupid. I hate it. They get me in the pool right as I'm getting in the water. It's like they like to sit there. Hi, Sean, Mazzy said.
Hello. Hello.
So, and we also met.
I'm glad you look comfortable, Sean.
I'm just enjoying the story, the
Good.
never-ending story.
Right.
If anyone knows the reference.
Yes.
So we met out at Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. At
Wait
a
a
lot.
minute, I gotta take you back a little bit. Cochise met you at the house.
Yes,
You told him to be here at what time?
I told him to be here 12:30.
Okay, you told him to be here 12:30.
He got here early.
Not that early.
Well, whatever.
What time did you leave here?
I don't know what time.
At least after 1. So, poor Cochise had to sit with me on the front porch while you got yourself together, Mr. Diva. I felt sorry for Cochise.
I don't have any hummingbirds here.
Just ignore it.
Crystal, you're lucky. I don't have any hummingbirds.
Sean is the other guy.
Hey.
Call him Sean Arm.
Sean, we have a contest.
Uh-oh.
Who wants a date? Go to Cape May, New Jersey this weekend. Right here.
No one is going to Cape May, New Jersey this weekend.
Send your name, number, and measurements to P.O. Box.
Okay, go ahead. So you go on.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we meet with Leslie Caseta. Now you're going to hear her name more over time. She's the graphics artist who helped put together all the graphics that we have. She's done. She offered help. We tried to actually offer her a gift for her all that she's done. She refuses to take it, even though I'd love her to take it and just enjoy it with her husband, have a nice dinner, but she really wants it to just be purely for free. That's,
Computer chick says you're cute,
Well,
but she's nowhere near New Jersey.
well, that's okay. They make airplanes.
we rather have people that are actually like in Northwest Baltimore or Baltimore
Jesus,
County.
No, let's not go into Northwest
Okay.
Baltimore. Let's be honest here. If you all aren't from here, look it up.
All right.
Watch
Well,
The Wire. It's very similar.
all right. How about Reisterstown?
Okay, I live out around that area.
Reisterstown. How about Owings Mills?
Oh, yeah, we're getting to rich area now. Let's go up to Hartford County or Cecil County.
No. So, but if you're in Westminster
That's kind of cool. Yeah,
or
okay.
Tawnytown,
Carroll County.
Emmitsburg,
Oh, Jen,
Frederick.
you and your daughter. I'm sorry, I forgot your daughter.
How old is his daughter?
Now,
Oh, we're on something else. Okay.
Yes.
So you could all be not too far from Sean, and he loves to meet new friends.
Somebody said Dundalk. MU
Dundalk,
must know
yes.
the area.
Hey, Dundalk's fine.
How about Benji's Drive-In Theater down there in Middle River?
Wow.
That's the only one open, I think, around these parts.
It's the only drive-in theater.
That place is
around here.
amazing. If anyone's been to a drive-in theater, you need to go. You're missing a lot.
Nipplebutt's only 800 miles away.
Well, start walking now, and maybe by next week, we'll be close.
Maybe you guys should find a place 400 miles away.
I know of a great Red Rash Inn.
Red ration.
Comes with its own antibiotics upon check-in.
All right, we keep going off.
Oh, that's that's what makes the show great. We start here and end up over here somewhere.
All right, so because Leslie Caseta, in addition, she's very connected in this little town because she volunteers to do a lot of different things. She loves to give back to her community, and she's just a very loving person. I can tell. I met her son actually briefly. I could tell by just looking at him and how he conducted himself that he's a good kid. He listens, looks bright. He unfortunately couldn't find the right pair. I wanted an adjustable wrench, simple adjustable wrench. He brought a pair of needle nose pliers and a crescent wrench.
Yeah, they make fun of boomers.
Oh, so
Unbelievable.
but they couldn't find anything else because nobody puts the tools back in the toolbox. So the only thing I would say Leslie could do a better job is making the kids put the tools away. But she has other locations we're going to be going to. But what was this all about?
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, stand up.
We went to a location.
Mazzy, you gotta go to Benji's. Make Steve take you.
Mazzy, okay, yeah.
They
And
play like 3 movies and like 3 Stooges in between. Like
Yeah,
You
it's,
have to
yeah.
go early if you want to get
yeah,
in.
to get the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
the whole experience, you got to go early.
But you can't run your car, so your windows are down, so you're hot and you're being eaten by bugs. That's the only downside of going in the summertime. But other than that, or take a Tesla and then you're fine.
All right,
I
so
guess.
beside Benji's, which maybe it's haunted right there because of all the people who died being eaten by mosquitoes and got yellow fever and such while they were there.
Mad cow disease.
Oh, thank you, Long Duck Dong. Have I attempted to make a meal? Have I ever done that? Oh, yes, I have actually. My specialty, though, is more breakfast than dinner.
Hotel
Yeah,
chicken.
which
But,
is like bagel or English muffin.
Yeah, but I even can do some eggs. The other day I did a pretty decent job. Maybe it's been weeks now, but I did a decent job with some eggs one day. And
Not for me.
well, you were impressed. I don't know if you just saw
Some
what I
might
ate.
say Rick is a master baker.
But thank you. How about you, Long? I bet you're a chef in your own right. Probably very reliant around the kitchen. You probably can make meals out of things that others may not think is suitable for food or is not normally eaten.
Well, good for you.
Any
Sean
comment
Dillon.
about that, Long? I'm trying to string you along, Long. Don't you have anything you could say? I did bake a cake. Oh my God, he baked a cake today.
What was it, box cake?
I don't care. He baked the
Add
cake. Hey,
ingredients and
hey.
some water and you're all set.
I haven't baked anything. That's impressive. It does take certain adherence to the steps to
I
make a
cake.
cake
I make a
and
mean
not
pizza.
have it just be a flop. You know, you have to leave it alone after. You have to take it out when it's time so it doesn't stick. There's a lot of things to think about. How do you grease the pan before?
Freezer chicken and feather Vienna sausages.
Yes.
Bedbug boogers for breakfast.
This is a roll of. I took a Vienna sausage and I filleted it in a circle,
You did.
and then I wrapped it with some of that creamy stuff in a can, and it had been outside in the yard for hours, and then I put it together like this and made a roll.
I don't mind the flavor. It's delicious. Uh-oh. Okay.
No, it's great.
Oh, he's making me work for it.
It has pizza sauce in it.
It does not. Really?
It does too.
Does it?
It's salami and mozzarella and pizza sauce.
Oh,
I ate brick salami today. Huh.
Here, let me show you all. This is, look at that glorious bite.
Bobber's Beanies is a Baltimore Ravens feather. Baltimore Ravens feather. That's what you eat it with.
I'm a bobblehead right now.
Bobbleheads are up and down, not back and forth. Up and down, not right and left. You need another?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I won't ever say no.
Okay.
All right. It was like a, literally it was a roll-up thing wrapped in a plastic real tight. It's like the kind of thing you can get when you go to a larger liquor store, and they have a corner where you can buy the different kind of cheese and meat and junk like that. That's what it was. And then just some of those bread and butter slices. Those are nice. People love those. And I love wheat thins. Well, people, as we're showing you how we can eat, please click that like button.
There's a fetish. People like to watch that. People watching other people eat.
So, what happened? What did we do this weekend? This
I
is
wonder.
Sean, a local fan, now friend, who lives very close by.
Romance.
And he's a registered nurse, works in a hospital in the area in cardiac care, I guess you would say overall, right?
When I break your heart, I can also fix it.
Oh, that's
Our
good.
slogan.
Yeah.
Come to Rick's Garage and we'll give you a heart stent tomorrow.
So this is the deck, and then we went to this home after we went to a library, which was originally a home built even earlier in this town in Pennsylvania. So we decided after going to the library that we would check out this other house, which is the local historical society's official headquarters. And I found out it also was housing families' records for those who are looking into the family genealogy. Large amounts of records are stored in this building for people who'd like to have their family registered, and then people know this information's
Is there
here.
microfiche or microfilm like the old
There,
days?
there's some older stuff like that. They're actively digitizing things. It's all volunteer.
Wow.
So it's not really used as a home, but the house is set up and furnished with some of the original, or a large amount of the original furniture that was there when it was owned by this lady who, as she got older, she was the only daughter. Hey, okay. Hey, Jen. What is your daughter's name? Hi, Jen Singh.
Her daughter's 10.
She's 10 years old. God bless you, honey. Thank you for watching. So,
Much obliged.
she decided to save the home and have it preserved, contacted this society and agreed to lease it to them for $1 a year until she passed, and then it was formally given to their control. So this Leslie Caseta, of course, volunteers on the Historical Society, and her family has also registered, and they have a lot of materials they have put there themselves for genealogy. But
Did you see this?
actually, in another location, not at that.
Computer chick?
What did she say?
Hey Greg, in September there is going to be a tri-county truck stop limiting Coast Adventure near me in Missouri.
Wow. What time in the beginning of September?
I don't know.
I think she said that.
Just
So
in September.
now in September we get to go down to the beach.
Maybe.
We hope. So we'll have to actively seek Wi-Fi to do a broadcast. So there's no way to do a broadcast from the beach. Just no signal. Unless we find that there's been some surprise, but normally no.
Go up to Panera or Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, we can also go to that little bit of an area where it's not Ocean City, but it's West Ocean City, and they have a little bit of a harbor there.
Yeah,
That's a nice little spot,
yes it is.
and we could get Wi-Fi there, I think.
Maybe.
You were at Virginia Beach last time you did. Was that Virginia
Yes.
Beach last time? Yeah. So
That was cellular.
really,
That was cellular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that works.
because when we were back in the campground,
nothing.
there was like nothing.
Wow.
I mean, if we had inquired, you probably could pay for it, which I would have.
A portable internet signal repeater. Do you know anything about that? Long is telling me that would maybe something you could use, because I know that his intention includes, right, Long, you want to broadcast from the beach, and you need to be able to have a signal to do that, unless you're just going to record and then just upload it.
Oh, that's not fun.
That's
Well-
no fun without comments.
It's like watching the Tonight Show now when they film from home. It's just not the same.
I know,
There's no canned laughter in the background.
it's the way it is.
It's the audience, the canned laughter.
Yeah, Wi-Fi hotspot, but sometimes if you're like, there's no signal tower anywhere around and you're in the middle of nowhere, what do you have to even boost? But whatever it is. I work around to find a way to do it.
Smoke signal.
we could sit outside of a place where they have coffee and broadcast there and use their Wi-Fi, right?
Maybe they could sponsor the video. Hmm?
I'm surprised Coco hasn't sponsored us as much as we've talked about them.
Oh,
Right.
right.
They probably don't know it.
All right, so back to the story that
Oh.
we keep stopping.
Oh, you haven't finished yet?
No, it
That's
keeps
why I
getting
keep laying
interrupted.
back. I'm like, okay.
Where are we?
We're just talking about the fact that we are going to ghost hunt. And we are at a location. I described the house now. It's an 1890 construction, and it's in very good condition. It has a basement, first story, second story, and then a partial attic with a cupola in the corner.
Roundup sucks.
And Roundup is terrible, kills bees. It's the worst thing to use for weed control because of how badly it interacts with the insects. We need pollinators, use something else, stop buying Roundup.
You got yourself off the track.
I know again, but whatever.
That track never left the station, unfortunately. Or the train never left the
I am
station.
I'm quickly moved aside. So, and Dow, and they all suck. And we buy their crap and we put it on our own backyard. But that's the way it goes.
Okay, so you're at a ghost hunt.
All right, so
Let me ask a question. Did you hear or see or feel anything?
all three.
What kind of feeling? Did the ghost rub
So
up on
we
you?
had a couple occasions. Dan Bell himself saw dark figures,
A shadow figure.
shadow figure, whatever.
Stranger Things reference.
He had the most crazy, of course, no corroboration with video, unfortunately, but just Dan there, and we have his reaction on film, I hope, depending on Coach Cheese's videography. I hope I have it.
Someone said Sean should do interpretive dance.
saw
Very good at Rip does. Okay,
All
so
right.
you have it up
Yeah, I
there?
had to because
All
I
right,
was like,
so,
that's hilarious.
Calling you Brendan Fraser, too. He saw that.
Brendan Fraser.
Different times we heard different things. We heard things coming through the ghost box, which who knows exactly if that's just noise or if it's a radio frequency from some location, and it just is. We caught a little bit of it, and we thought it was this, and it is really nothing. But we also heard disembodied sounds and things like that. We heard footsteps on the stairwell at one time. We had some locations with nothing happening and other locations that came in waves. And we went on and on till like 3 a.m. We started probably late afternoon and slowly got into it more and more. There was a period of time in the beginning where my thank you, Jen. Jen saying no problem. My pleasure. God bless. Dan didn't cooperate.
Surprise, surprise.
So nothing's happening. Dan's staying in the truck, or he's outside. He's talking on the phone. He's looking at the
Never,
phone.
Arcel.
Can't tap dance.
But he is not like doing anything with us. We're at this house, and I was thinking we were going back to the library, chatting with Leslie a little bit. I don't think that he really ever wanted us to go back to the library. He really wanted to stay in the house, and I agree. I think that's the case. But I know one time, the three of us, Coaches, myself, and Leslie, we were just stumped. He starts to do his broadcast, which he has any opportunity to do as far as I was concerned. But please, why did you do it as we started the first investigation, the first session with the ghost box? Why?
Because he's Dan. It's what he wanted to do, and
So
he did it.
he had to jump in and pick up that, and then he wanders off through the house. That was okay, except for the fact he's walking around and he's talking. Anybody ever do ghost hunting or para investigation? What don't you do? You try not to make noise to contaminate, so
Good
that,
for you, AJ.
you know, he did everything wrong, but he never ever played participant of para investigation like somebody who was doing it straight. He always had to kind of do it in a manner that it was almost making fun of it at the same time. The hedge,
But that's Dan.
that's the hedge that it's real. But if something happens, then it's like, oh, but then he can say, but you know, I don't believe in that shit. I just love to be scared.
Dan's afraid to believe.
He's afraid to admit that he already does.
True.
Dan and I have had experiences together. I know Dan's already been compelled. I mean, with seeing and
Oh,
experiencing.
okay. I thought it was like
You know,
practicing in college.
I mean,
Experimenting.
he has had I mean, one time we were at Rosewood. This is a building we went to and always had something happen. Consistently. We record, you review the recordings, always had our names being called back to us, other kind of sounds a person might make if they were unable to speak, but the noises they might make, very, really disturbing. And one time we were at the top of a landing at the second floor of this building, looking down at the staircase and level below, and a room that was the next space in and it had a partially collapsed ceiling. And while we're standing there, something spoke right into his ear and said his name. And he came to me and he said, something just spoke right in my damn ear. I'm getting out of here. And right down the steps he went. I mean, yes, he did. That's Dan Bell, folks. That's 2009, okay? The real Dan Bell. Hearing something in your ear, a disembodied voice saying your name in your ear. Nothing like it. I've had it happen multiple times. It does scare the shit out of you every time. You never can expect it. Trouble for me is I have it happen in my own yard, my own house, and down at my mother's place in Florida a couple times. So, I don't know. I think I contaminated my homes with tag-alongs.
No, they're not tagged.
Hey, Nathaniel, hello to you. Let me look back at the discussions here. Creepy. Yes.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Alex, what are you doing over here? Come on, I couldn't. What are you doing?
This is live TV, folks.
We have my daughter lives across the street, and sometimes her dogs get out the door. So apparently in the background you might be hearing that we have a dog. Oh no. And here is one of my dogs.
Oh my goodness, this is a dog.
Now, this is a real dog here. Here, I'm taking this.
Oh my.
Hey, Hadis.
Hi, what are you doing?
How you doing, Hayes? We're broadcasting. This is live.
Hey.
Hi.
I think it was your last time you were there.
All right, so this
Oh, buddy.
is Jen again.
Oh, good. Somebody can screenshot me.
Yes, if anybody wants to screenshot Jen and then put a meme of Joe Biden sniffing at her hair, here's a better shot. I mean, I don't know who the people were that were encountering me on Twitter and doing this shit.
It was funny.
It was my daughter ended up not being as worried about it as I was.
I'll take a cracker.
But I tell you what, it still was an asshole move. And if I do something like that to someone, they would be quite upset. So, have a little civility if that person is in the room. And just don't shout out, please. I really don't even want to know you're here. If I do, of course, I'll just ban you forever from my channel, like I told you. That's what I told him. I was going to
That's
ban
what
him,
had
period.
happened. Well,
You don't mess with my family.
Marlin coming in?
I didn't even know you guys were doing this. I was just coming to say hi.
Who's the sniffer? Which one?
no. It's a bit of a fetish of mine.
Kind of a dog
I
thing?
didn't see the email. I want to do steamed shrimp this weekend.
I forgot to reply to you.
Saturday or Sunday, which works?
Sunday?
Okay.
Okay,
Anybody want steamed shrimp? Sunday?
Sunday. All right, we're having steamed shrimp on Sunday, everybody. Come on over. So I got 64 likes, 109 people in the room. I'd like to see some more likes, please. Thank you. Oh, well, that's very nice. I appreciate you saying the obvious. We like that.
So, what is the topic of discussion?
I've been trying to talk about my ghost hunting experience.
Oh, but that's
I
sort
want
of
to hear
an
about
hour
it.
ago. We've been off track a few times.
Let's talk about it.
All right, so
Do you want to have a seat here? And then, oh, come on, have one over. You sure? Come on. No, I'm
all right,
just-
so
Do not ask her to sit on on your lap, Sean.
Oh,
This is your dating
What's
game
up with
coming
all
to
of your
life.
friends asking me to sit on their lap?
I don't know because you're gorgeous.
Mike Thomas did. When I was
But no, don't stop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He is an
Don't say the name
effing
ever.
asshole.
Don't say the name again.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you.
Michael Thomas is an effing asshole.
Oh,
But don't
I wish
say the
you'd speak
name
her mind a
again.
bit more.
Michael Thomas is an effing asshole.
All right, that's enough. God. Nobody knows who this is. Anyway,
Again, I wasn't paying attention.
and it's like, what the hell? Man, she really's mad about this.
And Nana never cusses, so.
Yes. Well, come on. I don't want to talk about that. I want to go back to the
Okay.
haunted
This might
investigation.
be a 3-hour episode.
God, it's
Because
like we're
not
an
getting to
hour
the point.
trying to do this. Hi, everybody. Hi, Padme. AJ, Vintage.
She already had somebody. She doesn't need Sean.
All right,
No,
so-
you can't
Oh,
have
well, I'm Mormon, so, you know.
You can't have
No, I'm just kidding.
They
All right,
said
so
you-
as the
that's
night
the
goes on, we did different things. One thing I did, I have about a half an hour where I just left a phone videotaping in the cupola looking at some creepy toys,
Oh, my.
which, and it's pretty
Delete your
weird.
browsing history.
Somebody asked if you were ever touched.
Dan was touched by something that came from like around behind him,
Uh-huh.
and then it went past
That
me,
was
and I
fucking-
felt the breeze of
It
something.
was like a reach around.
No, it was like
Did you
he
get crop dusted?
thought it was
Jesus,
like
Mike.
it felt like a pet, like maybe a dog.
Oh.
The spirit of a dog. He felt like it was.
Well, all dogs go to heaven.
So
they say,
what happened was we're using not a dog, a dog.
Rick's hot dog.
It felt like a dog.
So
So
they reached around.
no, there's
from
nothing about
behind.
reach arounds. So we were in the middle of doing a ghost box session. Some kind of a strange sound came out of the box, and then we had a reaction from first Leslie. It went past her. She sensed something. It actually brushed against one of Dan's legs, and then it went around past me, and it appeared to go into the next room. Don't let him get this
It was a
bowl
long dunk
and
off,
this
someone
food.
said.
The food.
Hate it. Come.
Dog almost getting food. So yeah, the food. He's ready. He had his tongue going out, and it was able to go this way. It almost got the plate like a hook. It's like some kind of a water buffalo. I've never seen a tongue like that.
Hey, Mark. Hey, kids. How you doing?
Oh yeah. God, people are still doing reach around.
That in there. Isn't that cute?
Hey there.
Hey. Oh, here comes a. Oh, this must be the mom. Or
I don't know what
Hi,
color
Bailey.
you have.
Mister. Hello, mister.
Isn't that cute? Yes. You can make some fun fur.
Who is this?
That's adorable.
Who is this?
Who made this? What?
Dog.
That's
That's
Mister.
Mister.
Yeah.
What?
He just looks a little worn.
That's Mister. He's old.
I'm so sorry. And then there's another one, Missy. I don't.
He didn't make it out the
She's
door.
she's usually doesn't make it out the door.
But she's too slow.
She's too slow to get out.
Do you think Mister doesn't look good?
He looked a little, yeah.
I mean, he's old.
Mister.
He might be on his deathbed.
I got gray and not grade, so I don't.
That's a good boy.
Huh?
This is my first grand puppy.
Oh, wow.
I mean, honestly,
I just posted some photos on my own personal Facebook of him with Jen when he was just first adopted.
Aw, what's wrong, Mister?
How long was
2009.
Let me see your eye.
This is a puppy. He's
Sorry
all right. I'm coming back. I'm coming back, folks. Thank you.
Yeah, you're back.
that damn dial-up connection, man, it gets you every time.
Almost lost you. All right, so we went to different levels of the building. At different times, we'd have the ghost box going most of the time. Other times, we would turn it off and just see the difference without it.
No,
Sometimes they're
use
just
condoms and bananas, not eating bread.
they're just noisy and an irritation.
Sorry,
Other
Mom,
times,
that's
Sounds like a Yankee candle scent.
other times they work great.
Oh, get off, mister. He doesn't want your
Yeah, you know, if you did donger, there might be a market for that by some small fetish group that would like to buy that merch. I don't think I have a lot of it on my particular channel, but it's out there. You look hard enough. Think of the gift part of a gay men's boutique where there's also male stripping.
The actual story about the ghost hunting, we're just never going to get to that topic, I don't think. It started an hour and a half ago.
All right, so we had this one period of time where we're in the room and we got a ghost box going.
What the hell is Rick sauce supposed to be?
Rick sauce.
What?
My.
Somebody, Gus says you should sell 5 milliliter portions of Rick sauce.
Oh my.
What is Rick sauce?
It's the cure for COVID. He's holding it within his body. It's Rick's sweat.
No.
Jizz.
Oh, there you go. I was keeping it PG-13, but all right, we can go that
Yeah,
way.
Gus is talking about me milking myself and selling it.
I didn't bring my gloves with me today.
That is really foul.
Do you still produce that?
Oh,
I don't want to say.
So anyways, the ghost box.
The ghost box would indicate to us, you know, maybe we were talking to somebody that really shouldn't be in the house necessarily, but was. But then sometimes I got the indication we might have been talking with the original owner, the husband. It's hard to say, but it really did seem like we were getting communication with something. It wasn't boring at all, and it was, you know, occasionally we would get a hot period, you know, and it would get real fired up. Other times it would settle down.
sounds like a crop dust.
But the most interesting things, that was the one thing I already described, that we felt like a dog come by us. Then we had the period where Dan saw the shadow figure 2 different times. So the one time we were in the room at the front of the home, which was like the social parlor. It had a set of double doors that were into the walls. What's that called? Pocket doors. And then there was another door further, or room to the rear, which is actually adjacent to the dining room. So you could theorize the front room might have been the men gathering, and the women might have been gathering in the back room right next to the kitchen.
Making sandwiches.
Exactly, right?
Wearing slippers and a robe.
And they're smoking cigars or pipes and cigarettes and drinking brandy or bourbon or
Or
whatever.
women weren't allowed alcohol.
Yes,
You had to
right,
sit there
right.
and
So-
stare
Now
at
you're
each
talking.
other.
So we're talking early 20th century kind of social behavior. So we're in that front area. The doors are wide open, and we're looking toward the back area where the women would be. Dan, instead of being oriented straight down the center of the room, and unfortunately that's the way Coach Cheese was oriented, he was oriented a little like this, so he could see the doorway out of that room into the dining room. And what Dan described basically was someone came from where the kitchen was, and they just stuck their head out and peeked and then put their head back.
Somebody asked about the logo on their shirt.
Oh, Natty Bo.
This is the Natty Bo National Bohemian Beer logo.
These are my ass chaps. Oh, come to me
And
closer.
then you see the whole shirt?
You need to stand in front of Sean. Make out you're sitting on his lap. Over to your right.
Oh, we got demonetized now. You're going.
All right.
Okay, you got it
Oh,
now.
now we got animal porn too.
How was that, Long? Did that get you a thrill, Long Duck Dog? All right, so I hope to see somebody put a clip up on,
Paid to see that video? Oh, Lord Jesus.
yeah, somewhere.
I got my new movie acting business.
So all in all, we must have,
So are you making a video?
yeah, I shot several hours of video,
I'll bet you meant right now, like nowhere.
and it's going to become,
Yeah, you see that clip right in the center of it.
and it's going to become the first episode of a series I've been talking about since the spring, finally able to come out. The one thing I might have problems with is the fact that some of the footage, if I use it now, it shows not the best techniques for doing this. Yelling obscenities and threatening. I'm not cool with all that. And both Cochise and Dan were doing that a lot. So, you know, if it's there, it's there. We don't need to be putting out negative energy ourselves. I just rather, you know, ask simple questions and see what happens. But they both think, oh, you need to do this to provoke a response. I don't think so. I think if you're patient, you actually can start to develop some kind of a rapport, if there's anything there at all. And if not, I'm just wasting my time talking to a freaking thing that is oscillating radio frequencies.
Somebody said
Hey.
not the best technique. Rick says you and Sean a moment ago.
Oh, okay. I'll do that in a minute.
Any ghost stories I have?
Yeah.
Lord Jesus, I don't think I have any.
So you're
Well,
not
you know
really.
what?
Spent the night here.
I take it back, actually. You know what? I'll make a very long story short.
Thank you for that, DJ. Thank you for your donation.
Sean's going to tell a quick story.
It's a
Rick.
quick one. It's a quickie, which is the best kind. It's even not even the best ghost story. But you ever like been frozen in your sleep? You're awake, but you really can't move.
Sleep paralysis, right?
Yeah. So I did travel nursing for a while, and I was in an old town in Virginia, staying in an old building that had been rehabbed. It used to be a factory. Twice or three times, I literally woke up in the middle of the night frozen. I couldn't. I mean, you get the feeling you're being watched, you know, and you just can't. I never had it before. Never had it after. Just was very weird. And apparently, two
Feel a
people.
heavy weight on your chest?
Oh yeah, like a panic attack, and you're just laying in bed awake, but you can't move. I heard two people that did the construction on that building to make it into apartments. Two people died falling off. So it's a true story. It was in Lynchburg, Virginia. So anyone knows Lynchburg, it's a very old town, mining, trains running through. I lived right on the train tracks, but at least 3 times. Very scary when it happens.
So, I don't know what it was as a hospital originally. It could have been called Harbor Hospital, as far as I know, but not the one.
Not here.
Not that one.
Gotcha.
The one that's actually down when what's that? In South Baltimore.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I can't think of the street that
I
the
don't
road
know
that
the
goes
streets,
over
but
there.
It's
But
probably Hopkins now.
This is a hospital that was. It was at one point in time a special hospital for rehab connected to the University of Maryland Hospital, and it was right across the street from Inner Harbor. and it had a nursing unit, and then it had a chronic hospital unit. But it had a large amount of the building that it hadn't been used for a couple of decades, and only was used for when there was a snow emergency and they needed to have housing for staff and extra beds. So I was told about this by the people who were running the physical plant, and I was touring the physical plant as a hospital survey. So I'm looking at the fire and life safety code equipment and things like that, stairways, the stairwell doors, make sure they all latch properly, yada, yada, yada. Plus anything soup to nuts for general safety, repair, hygiene. So as I'm walking through this one unit, I just happened to ask how long it had been empty, because it looked like it was late 60s, early 70s cabinetry and such. A lot of plywood that was just stained and put together. It wasn't like real fancy. It was made in systems like this.
Yeah.
But it was effective. And it had, still had remnants of maybe medical gas systems still in the room and all that. So I asked about ghosts, and at the time I was doing it more actively back then. I think I was hanging out with Dan back at that period of time. And I found out that they had multiple complaints during these periods of time where people would report that they'd be in a room sleeping and they'd be woken up by the cabinet doors opening and slamming shut through the room. And these are nurses we're talking about, males, females, RNs, maybe even pulmonologists or pulmonary therapists. It could be any kind of a physician, nurse, or a specialist that would be using this space. And they had all kinds. Hey, Wooderson, you're so funny. I see men around here. I see men around here. All right, were you leaving, hon?
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you.
Thank you visiting, Jen. That was Jen.
Bye.
Thank you, Jen, for appearing. So, the honest thing is that
Dog falls by my hand.
as far as Rick and Jiz, the only thing I do have left is pre-cum.
Where'd Jen go?
She's gone.
She just,
Oh, God.
oh no, her name was Jen.
I wanted to talk to her. Oh, well.
So that's all I have. I'm sorry to tell you, it's the truth.
Well, that's your milk of magnesia.
Yeah, that's it.
You can keep that in the fridge at a later date and make plenty little Rick Sayers in the future.
And somebody said Pre is the best. Pre is the best. Oh my God, that's so funny. That's terrible. I just admitted my fluid and what it is.
Why would you do that?
People have to know.
No, they don't.
Put that on a T-shirt. Somebody wrote. Oh my God.
Somebody in this chat now. 50
Maybe
years from now, could be this drinks off.
maybe in a little while. Let's see if we have a few other shirts that you like better. Speaking of which, maybe by Friday, we'll have the mock-ups in hand. I'm not sure if they'll officially be ready to sell. I'm trying to get it done, but we officially got everything settled by the producer. And are you serious, Mickey? Some people are saying she's tried to donate and nothing's going through. I don't know what to say. Anybody in the room can help Mickey Biggs to see if she's doing it all the way through. Oh, card got declined.
Yeah, that happened to me once.
It might be my settings. I want my setting to say, if you want to, no problem, man. You know. Romeo's lover, hello. Juliet, good to see you here. Cutting it close there, though. So back to the haunted night. Dan, Cochise, Leslie, and I had a great time. We gelled. And that was good. You know, it wasn't perfect in the beginning. I don't know why, but I knew Leslie was going to be great, and she was. And Cochise was cool right away. Dan had to come along, and then finally he did. You see that offer?
Yeah, I think.
Somebody is shaking
The rest of the street. Oh, Kurt was
$20 in my face.
Well, there you go.
I don't want to be an object of sexual attention.
They'll get Brendan over. There you go. You get $40 for that.
Michael, thank you very much. Can't wait to get spooked.
I just sent you $5.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Dolline. Why did you do that?
I wanted to see if I could.
Oh, okay.
So that $5 is mine.
Dolline gave me $5, but she's going to take it back Indian giving bitch.
Yes, he is up for sale. Take that. No!
Somebody said to give me $20 if I do it.
No.
You're not an object, Rick.
Oh, yeah, I'm too a sexual object in my own mind. My right hand thinks so. I know, honey.
Am I a good speller?
We'll talk later. Oh, God. More.
Did she take Bo with her, or is he still here? Hey, Bo!
Hey, Nettie. Oh, I hear a collar, so. Oh, yeah, there he
He's
is.
down there.
Okay, I see him.
Yes, I do that. Mickey! For the Jism Trail. Mickey got it through. Thank you, Mickey. I really appreciate it. There we
Come
go.
off, man. Hey, $20. This is a clothing optional establishment. Rick's nudist colony.
I don't know who would pay $20 for that, but
Oh, they actually took the $20 back.
you're
Damn
not
it.
even in front of the camera.
I am too.
Perpetually hard!
We should do a nipple piercing
Okay,
live.
Rick, that's enough.
A live nipple
Put
piercing.
your shirt back on.
Thank you. Oh.
Jism Trail.
Thank you. I'm so excited. I think I did it already.
Free mini show.
Woo. All right, so who wants to see me put? We can get like some money out here, and you can ask us to.
10 people.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Sean's turn.
Oh, you know
Oh.
That's a very
Oh no,
that's
John.
a very expensive.
Oh man, pay the man. Thank you, Laurel.
Oh,
So
man.
back to the last couple of moments, and we'll talk about this thing I've been talking about the whole damn episode.
Yeah, now you know why Dan won't come on the show. He just doesn't want to show up on anybody's but his.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which is
we are
fine.
going to be doing this several more times. We have other locations we
You mean
could
Dan
go to.
shirtless, or oh, you mean the video?
I mean, to
Oh,
video
gotcha.
and investigate in the paranormal genre. So we're going to take full advantage. And Leslie, she loves doing it. So that's all she wants for all the work that she's been doing for us. Just let her ghost hunt with us. I mean, you're the one finding them, so you certainly are going. So that's it. So there's going to be more locations after this. That's the good news about that.
Ginseng's at 50 pounds to take your pants off. I don't know how
Oh,
much
50
pounds is.
Which
$64
person
or so.
did he ask?
Ginseng.
Asked for him?
Oh, thank
For
God.
me?
Because I'm not wearing underwear, so you don't. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man. Well,
And then somebody wants a pants off, dance off.
For both of
well,
us?
hit the $500 button, and then that's.
I don't.
you dare.
Oh man.
I don't even know how to twerk.
You're not even in the camera.
Oh, he's got to come closer to me now.
But your suction cup marks really show.
Look at the therapy I had, the suction cup marks that I got from therapy today.
You're not seeing it. There you go. I see two suction marks. No! Don't show that crack.
You got to buy a new one. You're all
Oh.
in it.
The way I was in opposition to Sean, did it look like I was giving him the Ricky?
You're definitely giving him the Ricky. Cheeky Rick.
Crack kills.
Cupping hurts. Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Crack is whack, kids.
Just say no. But why? It feels good to say yes.
So my therapist today, he just used his elbow or his hands.
Well, where'd the suction cups come from?
That's where he did this at each of those locations.
Oh,
Then he
okay.
put suction cups in those 4 spots. Both sides of my spine, a little further
He was
down and a
looking into
couple a
your
little
eyes.
further up. And then he racked in here and got under my, I'm not showing you. He got down in and under here. Oh my God. And on the other side.
Put your shirt back on.
Okay.
Lauralee. Thanks. Good seeing you. Well, I don't see you, but I can read you, so.
Natty Bo. That's the nickname of that nasty beer. So the other night, when I was down in Fells Point with Dan, I walked a great
Yes,
distance.
Steve, I agree. He is a 60-year-old child.
But I also, thank you, why isn't there senior,
LOL.
I know, why isn't there senior citizen strip clubs
Oh,
of
God.
America? That would be great.
Look at Rick and you know why.
Well, other seniors who don't give a damn, they think it's fun. So we all don't give a damn together.
After a few beers, it's all the same anyway.
Or maybe we could actually go to the gym and try to look a little better.
Are you good on
Not.
your drink?
Yeah, I'm good.
So, I'm
So
staying for dinner, so, you know.
I'm so
Just
happy
trying to take
that
advantage of me.
Responsible.
Oh, absolutely.
the location worked out, that we have more locations as a result. One of them is going to be a former jail that's now just a museum.
Who's ever been there, raise your hand.
So that will be creepy. And then we will be able to still go back and do this library. Because I'm sure I was told that the staff had seen some apparitions. But I'm now hearing more about how they hear books being knocked down. They hear the sound of books dropping. I don't know if they find anything or if they just hear the noise of it. So I'm pretty sure there's things going on in there. And it was a home It had multiple different generations of family in it, and I think unfortunately we had some deaths.
Do you
But
ever?
thankfully we had some deaths, so we have something to look at.
You ever had any true question? Seriously,
Yeah.
any experiences with a new or a younger ghost? Say usually it's
Yes.
somebody 2005.
Yes,
or
we have quite
Or-
often when we go through and do the ghost box, especially.
Oh, that's true.
We get children.
Really?
Yeah.
But from current times or from 1800s?
No.
is what
The spirit of the child. Yeah.
so whenever that happened. Wow.
Whenever they passed, unfortunately, is where you're going to get it. But yes, we have, and some people have had luck with that. Sometimes people try to use toys as an object of attention for the spirit to maybe try to manipulate it, or just to get it to attract them, just so they see the
Yeah,
setting.
absolutely.
In this room up at the top of this house, when you see the video, of course, if you've looked at Dan Bell in his Film It channel, you can actually get a preview of what we'll have in my video. He jumped the gun, but mine will be an edited version. So you'll get a taste of some of the same things that he'll have on his. We videotaped him while he was videotaping with his phone. So yes, there are some cicadas around.
Yeah, it's the 20. It's the 17-year ones. I think it was 2004 last time they came out.
Really, is it?
Yeah, but they came out in 2020 and said, "Ah, fuck this, I'm going back down underground."
Yeah. They
This doesn't
they
work.
didn't come out last year. They were
Yeah.
supposed to. It's crazy.
Well, they came out in this COVID era. They said, "Ain't nothing much going on. We'll just go back."
Oh, Lori, you
underground."
think so? Well, they were really interesting. There were a lot of homemade.
I had
Dolls.
lemonade this time.
Oh, that's great. It's all the same in the end, anyway, right?
I'm looking to do some more stuff for his Patreon channel, and we'll be looking at doing these shoots with me
Right.
for
Next
these
time,
other locations.
Rick's gonna answer the door naked next time, and I'm gonna be surprised. Oh, I should have said that out loud. Oh man, just gave it away.
We'll have to think of something else. Maybe we'll have to have you come naked now.
Oh well, $5.
All
If I wanted to come back, I'd wipe it off your face.
All right, so-
Oh!
So let me see what I got here. I got 87 likes. Thank you very much.
You have 100 people
I
watching,
got
100 people still here.
but
I'm not sure
two
how
of
to.
us are already here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So you're at 98.
Yep.
Anybody know if you want to follow somebody? How do you do it? If I'm looking at the stream, I don't know how to do that. I guess I'm a boomer too. Damn it.
No, you're not a boomer. You just need to learn some stuff.
That's why I hang out with you. Teach me the ropes.
Oh, Fairly Fickle just caught a live cocktail hour. Yay, Fairly Fickle!
Yes, certainly.
Hi, Mike.
How about any UFO experiences or anything out of body, Sean? Anything like that?
I wish I could say, but no, not off the top of
What
my
is the
head.
most weird thing that ever happened
Excluding
during
college.
your medical career?
Rick,
Oh,
somebody said swearing may offend the ghosts.
I know, it
I have-
certainly does.
I have a great.
And we noticed
response
that.
to
I mean, we
question.
had a female that was also on there, who might have been the original woman of the home. And they even said things like, not nice. I'm not kidding you. To the times that they said things that were not nice. They,
Let me say
yes, they
something.
did. They complained about saying that. These ghosts don't take
Kylie
shit.
and I are on foot in a drive-through. Who is
Oh.
that?
Like
Why?
walking through McDonald's or something.
2 Zelda 1 Truth PR8. Kylie and I are on foot in a drive-through.
So at
They
work,
must be in Ocean City.
You're in Ocean City watching this at a drive-through.
I have had weird things happen at work. You know, I work with hearts. We have a lot of
Destiny Glenn. All right, so here, a weird story from the hospital.
It's it's nothing crazy, but I work in cardiology, so we have EKGs we hook up to patients.
And
A lot
here's
of
the
times-
lawnmower going, so talk up, buddy.
A lot of times there'll be no one in the room, but we will have full-blown EKG, and I don't mean like artifact, an actual EKG showing up on the system with nobody in the room, and the sink will just turn on by itself. True story. And only in one room that we have a lot of codes in. It's very creepy, very creepy. But when the sink just turns on, we go, oh, it's the ghost again, and we turn it off, kind of jokingly, but it happens so much. And the EKG, that's actual electrical current in the heart.
A sushi drive-through? Who are you with Kylie?
Is somebody abducting my granddaughter to get sushi?
Well, Kylie loves sushi. Maybe it's Tom's sister. Cochise has bad
69. Oh. Mike, stay 69 inches away. Yes.
I got half of that covered.
That roughly translates to me and a lover positioned so head and foot are at opposite ends. That's the distance from my mouth to the intersection of your legs.
Oh,
69
stop.
inches.
Rick.
I mean, you know, it's a fair statement. I agree.
Miss Tree's going to be the 100th. The 100th what? Lover? I didn't know that. Did you know that finally I was going to have my 100th lover? You were my 99th, but
I was your 99.
I got 99
I thought it
problems
was the
with
opposite
it, but
way
you did
around.
one.
I know it was.
Boogie, you're in Lynchburg, Virginia. I won't say the name of the hospital, but
Oh,
you'll
you're
figure
talking
it
about the
out.
number of people in the room. I
Big
forgot to know that. It's great. I mean, it's beautiful that people love this show. They stick around. They have fun. They're chatting amongst each other.
One happy family.
They're throwing stuff out at us, and it's 97 minutes, and you're still having fun.
DJ Infinity, I suppose. That happens a lot. Which is
All right, so
weird.
since I'm still here,
We should make this a longer episode. This is a
like
great bunch of people.
the button, like the
Great
button.
bunch of people.
Click that button a couple
Oh,
more
we must
times.
have
Let's get it.
sold the last 8.5 by 11.
Oh man.
We did?
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's poster size.
So the store is expanding with ever
And
increasing.
that was to Lisa.
That was to Lisa,
Lisa.
the lady,
I will not say a last name.
the soap person.
Lisa bought the last 8.5 by 11.
These are marriage goals right here.
All right, so we're going to be picking and choosing the best photos I have of Rick, and we're going to start selling those, and they'll be available with autograph or without, and they're going to be 4x6s, and we haven't said exactly what the price is going to be, but it's going to be reasonable.
Get a drop
And
of
the
Rick's
way to
DNA.
work is, we did this with the other prints. There'll be a price, and for $1 more, that's how you show, I want a signature, yes. And a box will open up in the sale that lets you write exactly what you want to be
Oh,
put on that autograph.
It's clever.
So if it's like, to Judy, thank you, Rick, Sarah, that's, you could ask whatever.
Where am I first?
I've had,
Well, this is from Lisa, but it's for her daughter. It's a graduation present.
oh, that's great. A picture of me looking like a fat perv smoking a cigarette on a dirty bed in a marginal motel.
Someone's got a question.
Or maybe I look like just I'm a gay bear of a man who doesn't have the usual amount of hair. And that's a gift for graduation. I think she wanted a car.
The next best thing.
Oh God! But maybe she'll have this installed in her room. Maybe it'll be above her bed, centered.
I have to think the daughter is going to think it is really a strange gift. Even though the thought is good, it's a really strange gift.
It'll be a
But it's
re-gift.
the thought
It's
that
going to be a
counts.
re-gift, and somebody's going to get this for Christmas.
No, because
And-
it's personalized. It has
And they're
the
going to go,
daughter's
what
name.
the hell? It's like
Okay, I have a question.
some kind of an arrested child abuser in a jail signed a photo, and somebody bought one. He uses it to get cigarette money.
I'm
selling
trying. Oh,
these.
DJ said
That's
read his
not
super
nice,
chat.
guys.
Says DJ said if energy were to hit an EKG machine, would it just turn on and generate an EKG, or would it have to receive a specific electrical pulse to generate an EKG? So every part of the EKG corresponds to a different part of the heart. So to actually mimic a PQRST wave, like not just like squiggle, because that could happen with just shaking the leads, but no one's in the room, a PQRST wave happen over and over and over again, it would have to be a specific part of the heart representing that wave, if that makes sense. I'm a bad
But
explainer.
could it be just repeating the last wave
No.
it recorded?
Doesn't do that. I mean, it'll be turned off, and literally you'll look at the EKG and see a 12 lead, not just one, 12 leads all matching each other, and you're like, that's an actual heart rate. It's crazy. Yeah, Laura Lee, sorry, I'm
No,
a nerd. Cardiology
all,
is the only thing I'm good at.
Oh, you want to photograph at Dolline and autographs? Okay.
I don't think so.
Not that's what not what we're thinking. All right, so that's coming. What else is coming? We have a little bit of adjustment on the product, and we really don't want to show it because of that. But we got the prototype of a keychain.
I will let you show part of it.
You will,
I think it's a good thing.
and the vendor to us is actually a fan who asked about it, and she noticed things. It's just a generic bar in this case, but yeah, the bar does borrow from Another Dirty Room,
I don't think she was showing that. I think it's something else.
and it says with Rick Serra on the back, and it is a soap bar. It has a little fake like bite out of the corner.
Oh, it is. Okay, I thought it was something else.
It was out here.
I know it's right there. I'm like, what are you doing? What else could you possibly want to show or not show?
You can show the front, and you can show the back.
Oh, wow, this is getting rated R. We saw the back, now we gotta see the front of Rick. $20 more.
So it'll come in a little
It will come in an envelope.
like this, a
Rick,
little.
come in an envelope,
No,
that's
I'm
right.
sorry.
It comes
Let me correct myself from the beginning. First, it comes in an envelope. You open the envelope, you'll find this inside. This little bag that's been prepared for you. It's stenciled with, and then, look at that. She's even created little tape with my face. And I don't know why we
Just
can't.
Discreet
That's
brown
how I didn't
wrapper.
see it. Okay.
It's like getting adult toys sent to your house. It's in a discreet package. No one will know what it is. That was pretty funny.
And I'm giving a peek. I'm sorry.
Oh, Rick. They love it. I love it too. I think it's great. Every bite
So-
Rick personally takes a bite of.
It will be coming out soon. We asked for a little modification, but isn't it outstanding? And she's created this in different colors to show the different options. So what we need to discuss is final color and we need to discuss. That's probably it. What color or colors do we want to go with?
Everything else is perfect.
So, what you will do
A
is,
soap on a rope.
this is a click to our page, and then they go to her site, right?
If they can work, yes.
Yes.
Steve
So-
Sebo says, Rick, you will be a millionaire with that. I don't know about a millionaire.
I mean,
Yeah.
somebody sold bottled water.
So,
Look at them. So,
This will be you click on my page, ricksarastore.com, and it'll take you to the vendor. The vendor does all the processing and shipping of it directly to you. And then we get communication back and forth through the software. And I think actually then we've opted for her to bill us, right?
No. Well, no. Other way around.
oh,
Oh,
car
whatever,
air freshener.
whatever, that's right.
That's another good idea. A car air freshener.
So, of course, to you, it'll look like you're going in, you're selecting the item, you're checking out, you use your PayPal, you buy it just like you would buy anything else you've bought. But this will not ship from us directly, it'll ship from
Third
Texas.
California.
California, even? Are you saying it's coming from California?
California.
California, I'm
And
sorry.
there's an actual bite taken out of the soap.
Yes.
He does every bite himself.
No, but to give people the option who really want actual soap,
With a bite. Please summon his
and
bite.
we do still have the special, which is a photo of me in my caveman outfit sitting on the hot tub in Miami, and it's actually a sticker if you want to attach it to something. And it also includes 1 bar of Jade soap
Ooh, fine
autographed
vegetable oil.
by me. Fine vegetable oil soap.
None
and
of that corn oil.
You
only
get
vegetable.
both for $5. But there's only a finite number of the stickers. And they're one of a kind too, this little batch of stickers that we ordered. We will also be selling soap. And
On a rope,
I may
please.
do it this way. I think maybe it makes more sense. That if you want a bite
Rick is an icon.
in your bar of soap, you'll click and it'll cost $1.
Do they get the other
No.
piece with it?
Or just do it for everybody.
Do it for everybody. Don't charge them an extra.
All right, so I'm doing it.
Look at HC Affair.
Made in
This
North
is,
Korea. So I'm actually going to take the time and trouble
made
to
in North-
carefully put a bite mark in every bar of soap. So you'll know
that's
I
dedication.
tasted this damn bar of soap for you.
That is
And then I'm going to autograph it. And I'm going to be reasonable. 2 bars, $5. We're not trying to make money on soap. But if you like to have an autographed bar of Jade soap, this is your opportunity. Don't pass up this
Hey, it
chance.
costs $1.10 just to mail the soap.
And be aware
Yeah.
it costs us $1.10 just to send you that stupid little soap.
Operators are standing by. Call
So-
now.
But, we got a box of them for this purpose at some point in time. And when I've done things like last fall when
Did you-
I did the
did you rob
haunted
a-
houses with nobody there, but I got a banner. I have people on the podcast to make fun of my boomer banner, whatever. And I have a boomer canopy too.
Canopy is good.
And the canopy
We've
is
never had a
excellent.
canopy that
It's the
good
best.
before.
It has a higher height in the center, and it really resists rainfall instead of like these other kind that will,
There's one there.
collapse.
You can't see it. I imagine when you try to get soap, you staying at a hotel, the maid comes out of the room, you shake her down and say, "Give me your soap." Like you don't want to buy it, so you just like rob the maid and say,
No.
"Give me all your soap."
But I did when we were in Aruba.
Now, Dan will get nothing from whatever we sell.
Yeah, this is our store. And to be frank with you, this is something that Dan wanted me to do. He wanted me to have my own channel. He wanted me to be successful,
Rick Sarah
and
DNA.
he pushed me. Dan has not been all bad to me. He's been generous. We had one little falling out, but he has more than restored everything that I would have considered a problem end of last summer, whatever I was not compensated for. He more than made up for it already, okay? So, multiple times. Just the computer and all the peripherals was more than I
That's cool.
worried about at the end of last year. So, Dan has certainly been fair to me, and of course I do work hard with him on the podcast, and yeah, I think so. At times that's the case, but then also Dan, he has his own need.
Something for you, Sean.
I saw.
He needs attention.
That's interesting to me.
The boy needs attention. He loves your attention. Thank you, DJ. I'm thinking the machine is either picking up an EKG that a spirit is replaying from the past, real EKG,
It's a very interesting theory.
Hi from Finland.
or a spirit
It's
can
3
generate.
a.m. I can't believe they're still up. I'd be sleeping, or at least trying to.
Wow.
Like a lot of people think it's artifact, like just shaking the leads, but to actually get
Oh,
12
that is
leads,
so great.
interesting.
Kanakaru? Kanak
I can't even pronounce it.
It's like the last
Kanakaru.
article we had.
Kanakaru, I'll take a guess. And having a very pleasant sleep there. And I'm so glad that I do have fans
Yes.
in Finland. That is tremendous. We actually had a sale of merchandise that went to Finland. Wasn't that one of the
Yes.
8.5 by 11s went
I
there?
believe so.
Yes. So I don't know if that's you. But if that is you who actually bought that, it means chicken bear. Old name. Oh, okay. And that was you who got the print? Well, thank you for saying hi. That's great.
It's on its way. I don't know
Yeah.
how long it'll take.
Now, wait a minute. You ordered it. I hope you get it. Please let us know. Would you just send us back an email, rick.adr@aol.com, after you get it? Really appreciate it. It's the first time we've ever shipped to Finland. So I would really love your feedback.
Wow, that's amazing. That's wow. That's
You hear
fun.
that, people? We have Finland. I have a fan. Hopefully I'll have many more now that I have the one.
It is not the first time we shipped to them.
It's not the first time.
That's
Okay.
Awesome. That is awesome. Wow.
Cicada insects,
All right, so
that
maybe-
is what
yeah,
you
they are.
heard.
That is them, man.
Yeah.
They're giant. Oh man, they're about that big and they're disgusting.
Yeah, they have the strange shaped head with the eyes that are kind of bulbous.
And they leave their shells behind. So
They
you think,
molt
oh,
several times in their lifetime to get larger, and they leave their body.
That's what my penis does.
Yes, they
What?
leave on the vertical
You
side.
realize you're almost at 2 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
We still have 105
Who is that?
people.
Okay. Thank you. I still have 100 people. I mean, what can you do, right?
I mean, this is give the people what they want. Hardcore nudity. Let's do it. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. I don't know why the subs go off because
Yes, he does work hard.
it's frustrating. You know, I hit 8,000. And I thought, wow, this is great. I have not been able to get off of 8,000 for a couple of months. Now I see I'm trending up a little bit into the almost 8,300. You know, it is what it is. What can you do? I have
Share
to
with
put
a
up.
friend.
I have to put up more videos. I
Thanks, Finland.
can't just live. Yeah, and good night. Thank you very much. I can't just live off of doing this show, but the show is so much fun, and it's also something that was requested. You know, I didn't just come up with this idea, to be honest. I had someone repeatedly, fans saying, you should do something all the time. We really love when you do a live. And I hadn't done it for a while, and I was really I was kind of in my own depression, to tell you the truth. After I get to Florida, I'm locked in. Can't even go to the beach. You know, it was, what bullshit, right? You know?
That's 2020 in a nutshell.
So, I did a couple things live. I did an Easter thing with the thunderstorm in the background at night. That was weird. I did Mardi Gras junk. I even did a live.
And you did a live in the pool where you killed your
I lost an iPad
Oh,
by doing a live in the pool.
we have sound effects for tonight's episode.
I have an air squadron
They're
flying
really
over.
Close, actually. Wow. There's another one over there.
So,
The plane. Anyone get the reference?
Yes.
yes, we know.
There you go. Well, you guys do, but to these
Fantasy
people,
Island on
little-
television.
I'll say.
Look it up on
Vertically challenged male. I'll say.
what's the old channel where they have all
Antenna
the
or is it Antenna TV or Me TV?
Me
or-
TV or whatever, something like that, or what was the show? The channel that's been around for a long time
TV
for
Land or
old stuff.
AMC or Turner Classic Movies. My dad likes that one, Turner Classic.
Okay,
What the heck was that?
that's a lady.
That was Karen
She
over
has-
there.
She has a little dog that she teaches to be in dog shows. He performs right over here, and she's the trainer.
Balls to play.
Paranormal Activity. TV Land, thank you.
TV Land, yeah.
That's the one I meant. Yes, it's a Karen, yappy lady. Oh no. A Karen. Arsel is a term about a person who, like, you know, when they come to a store and they
The
are
man
asked
manager.
to wear a mask and they have to attack the person for daring to say that. In their male version, I think they call them Kens. But then there's also some others that it must be something beside a Ken because they're a redneck version who actually want to kill you.
It's going so fast I can't see it. Rest Skulker wants to know if you farted. I think that's a legitimate question.
Well, I do.
I don't think so. I wouldn't be the
I
first to know. I have the
didn't.
updraft.
I didn't just fart. No.
That was the dog. We're blaming one of the
Did you?
dogs.
Did you hear a fart?
It's the ghost fart.
Because I was going to say, whoever smelt it dealt it. Get it, Red? Whoever smelt it dealt it. Remember that one?
He who is the denier is the supplier.
Ah, I didn't hear nothing. Maybe you did. Maybe it was on your side of the TV.
Sing the Love Boat theme. Oh my God, I don't even know that one. I do know the Love Boat, but I don't know the theme. Rick
The
probably knows.
Love Boat. Da, 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 da.
How about Bonanza? Dun, 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 dun. Bonanza's a classic. Although for cowboys, they're kind of clean, aren't they? In every episode, there's no dust or dirt anywhere. in
No,
those
it's like
episodes.
amazing.
It's amazing. They must have how
They
machines.
sprayed the ground with oil containing PCBs, and that kept all the dust down.
I'm too young. Well,
Yes.
who are we talking about? Who
We're
are we
not
trying to
that
hook me up
old.
with?
I'm old. He's only 34.
34. But, you know,
How
I
many
always-
people are 35 or under? Raise your hand.
Rick, you're 35 and under.
I mean, not me.
Oh, I was going to say, wow. He's lived a tough life, folks. He's only 27.
The Ziffel
What?
here, there's a 34, there 44,
acres.
29, a 25,
Wow. Now, are there any females?
nipple butt. Ooh, you're so sexy, nipple butt.
Well, thank you. Oh, you mean nipple?
Nipple and butt is just such a good thing.
Nipple butt. That sounds like a hemorrhoid. 69.
We look like greasers. I'm the Fonz.
Hey.
Hey,
Well, gee, Richie.
hey.
You're nothing like the Fonz, babe.
Yeah, he is.
It takes you 2 hands.
I'm not the Fonz. I'm the Fuzz.
That could be open to interpretation.
I'm the
what you just said.
Fuzz.
hands for what?
For the mold and mildew.
That's okay. That works okay.
Hey, Wooderson. Nice age.
You're 21,
46
Destiny
before
Glenn. Wait a
21.
second. We should.
Destiny Glenn? I'm surprised.
No, Destiny, I gotta see how to add you as a friend.
Oh, yes, Destiny,
When I
21.
tap your name, it just says report or block, and I don't want to do either.
Ah!
I don't want to do either, so
Ah,
all I
sorry.
have is your cover photo, which could not really be you, I'm just saying.
Nope,
But
I'm sorry.
like-
Bourbon Cat. Normal Spirit of the Bushwiccan. 27. A lot of young people. Gus is only 22. And Robin.
That could be their grandmother.
I mean, or
Mike
a really
is 69.
Cool mom. I mean,
And Zipped Blue.
I,
Brenton and Travis. Yeah, and Josh. Yeah, there's
79, really?
so
No.
really there's
Flatliners? No, but I think it is.
there's a lot
I
of
saw the
younger
remake.
people that are in my fan base. For some reason I have like a 27 to 34 is my peak, I think, demographic.
I only got another few months
All
left
right, so
that we can't hang out anymore.
My wife keeps waving at me, which is the universal sign for we've been on for more than 90 minutes.
Oh, 2 hours.
By
We've been on almost
31 or over two, now it's 2 hours.
Oh, happy birthday, Artel.
Can
Happy
this be like
birthday
Can this be a
Tomorrow.
telethon?
tomorrow.
For like
I'm
22
glad you
hours?
all have had a blast. It's always great,
We should do a telethon.
especially because you guys are here. Thank you for all the likes, and thank you for the accumulated donations of the night, which is very nice. $78. Thank you, Dolline, and everybody who
Rick, can I put
gave
that
so
hip-
generously. Yes.
Mom,
Now I
We
could
are having
now
a
I
rotisserie chicken
souffle
and noodle
casserole, whatever. Just good for you. Good rib sticking food. Friday.
thank you.
Friday, maybe prototypes of the t-shirts to show you live. Oh, and I didn't tell you, by the way, we did negotiate the price. This is including shipping. Continental US, $25, all sizes. I thought it was a
Even
darn good
extra
price.
sizes,
Everything.
Wow, that's a good
even
deal.
Extra sizes, everybody's $25.
We don't discriminate here at Rick's.
Not only that, it's in women's cut and men's cut for two
Women
different type of
who
shirts,
identify
not
as
tanks.
tree one.
So it's a unisex or it's a women's cut. And there's two
No
shirts. There's the channel art design, and then there's the cocktail hour with Rick design. So you have
Yeah,
two
we can
shorts.
make you smile, Crystal.
Two shirts to choose in your size, in a ladies or a men's cut, and a price including shipping. That's, I was worrying it was gonna be $35, $30, $25. I was happy with that.
Back in my day.
So
we had
we'll
a
let you
nickel.
know more about the details. It'll be a link on our page again, and it'll ship directly from your click to your
I think
door.
it's Florida.
We still have 108 people, man. They want this stream to keep going.
So
I'm
that-
just saying.
No.
And that's been something that has
It's a
been
Jimmy
a
Lewis telethon. Or Jerry Lewis. What was his name?
dream. I think since the show was early on, the first month, people were asking about that. And don't give up, because we're not done. We'll have more designs coming over time, and we will be doing an bring back asbestos shirt.
I agree completely.
We will be. It just is not yet.
What a
But
great
hang on,
fabric.
because that is the next one to come.
What a great fabric asbestos was. Doesn't catch on fire, lasts forever, causes a little cancer, but
A little bit,
you know, we got
a
modern
little
medicine.
chafing,
Yeah.
gives you warts, I think.
My penis fell off and I grew a third nipple, but it's
Yep,
fine.
but
It's
you all
fine.
want it, and you're going to get it
We
by
gotta bring it
gum.
back.
By
Mhm.
gum, we're going to have that shirt. And the next one, we're going to have one that makes your teeth fall out.
Well, that's what meth.
Until then, I'm going to see you Friday at 6 p.m. Thank you for being here. Good night
Have a
and
good night.
peace.
Stay safe.
Don't play in the street. Goodbye.
It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your